Okay, so as you're ready to relax, go ahead and let yourself get as comfortable as you'd like. You could close your eyes. And I want to invite you to begin to pay attention to your breathing. Pay attention as the air enters your nose. And breathe in slowly and deeply into your tummy. And as you feel the air pushing your tummy out, then in a second or so, release slowly and easily and release the air out of your body. And pay attention as the air flows into your body and out of your body. In a little while, you might begin to notice that your body responds to you paying attention by releasing, relaxing, and letting go. And you intuitively know, you intuitively can sense, if you choose to, that you're in a safe place, you're in a safe time, and you're with a safe person. Releasing, relaxing, and letting go. And as I invite you to pay attention to your body, notice, if you will, that in a little while, in response to that attention, your body is just becoming more pleasantly relaxed. So if you would, begin to pay attention between your toes and your ankles. And your ankles and your knees. So those joints of the knees and of the ankles are loosening, and the muscles of the legs are loosening, and the feet. In response to your own awareness, in response to your gentle attention. And I want to invite you to, if you would choose to pay attention on from your knees to your hip joints. And all those muscles in the leg just loosening, relaxing, letting go, softer, calmer, more peaceful. And paying attention to your breath in and your breath out. And if you find doing this relaxation that your mind gets drawn off to thoughts, it's okay. You don't have any need to resist that. Just let the thoughts, just observe them like you're watching something without attachment or judgment. Just neutrally watching. And you could, if you choose to, use thoughts or images to let go of the thoughts, not resisting them, not trying to force them down. You could imagine putting them in balloons and letting them float away. You could imagine a mountain stream, and you throw the thoughts off into the stream and they float away. You could imagine a fire in a fireplace or a campfire, and you just toss the thoughts into the fire, and the yellows and red energy waves and patterns begin to change these thoughts and carry them off into the universe. And if you would, begin to pay attention now to your abdomen, to your abdominal area. As you do, begin to feel this sense of calmness, peace, this radiating energy of wellness and health and aliveness, security. In a little while, you may begin to notice this overall feeling of well-being, this overall feeling that everything you need is already here. If you feel safe with water, imagine yourself floating. If not, imagine yourself lying on where you're supported on a very comfortable place, and you're lying on a place. And just like as you let go, the more you let go, the more the water can support you. The more comfortable it feels, the more relaxing it becomes, gentle, relaxing support. At a deeper intuitive level, you can begin to sense that just as though your body's physically supported, there's spiritual support for you, that will hold you, that you can float into and relax into and let go, and it will support you and sustain you, and more relaxed. And pay attention now as you're breathing in, and feel that air going down into the tummy, into the chest. And feel that sense of peaceful relaxation. As you breathe in, you're aware, at a much deeper level, you're aware that you're breathing in the air that the trees breathe out. The plants and the flowers, and all the living plants. They're breathing out this air, and you breathing it in. And as you breathe out, you're creating air for them to breathe. And there's this life-sustaining cycle of exchanges of life forces and life energies and life-sustaining of these, all of life, the plants, the animals. The water that you float in is the same water that falls from the sky. Our bodies are made mostly of water, and we need water to replenish ourselves. And all the water we need falls from the sky into mountain streams and creeks and onto rivers and out to the ocean and evaporating back into the sky and clouds and falling as rain back on the mountains. The minerals that are absorbed in the creeks and the rivers and the streams, pulling them out of the earth. Those minerals are the same minerals your body's made of. And you begin to let go of any illusion of separateness, of isolation. And you begin to understand that there's a working system where everything is working out, that everything is okay. And as you pay attention to the tops of your shoulders, just like sometime maybe you played with a rubber band and you twisted it till it was tight and you let go and it unwound. Begin to have the sensation of those muscles from the sides of the neck over to the shoulders. They're unwinding, they're loosening and softening and lengthening and letting go. Letting go. And on down from the shoulders to the elbows, and from the elbows to the wrist, and on down to the fingertips. And your throat, as you pay attention to your throat, you can notice the vocal cords, the muscles on the sides of the neck, the back of the neck are just so relaxed now, so soft and so peaceful now. And your face, notice that as you pay attention to your forehead, it just loosens and relaxes and lets go. You can begin to be aware and sense that feeling of the relaxation, the pleasant feeling of relaxation, is the eyebrows and the eyelids and the muscles around the eyes and the temples are just softening, releasing, relaxing, and letting go. The jaw muscles are loosening up. The muscles in the cheeks, on top of your scalp, and from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head is calmness, peace, tranquility, serenity, wellness, life, rejuvenation, replenishment, revitalization, and an overall sense of increasing wellness, that everything is okay. Everything is okay. And you begin to know that everything you need is already provided for you. The water you need falls from the sky. The food that you need takes the water, and the sunshine, and the minerals from the earth, and it makes food for you. The sunshine you need travels from hundreds of millions of miles to come and warm and energize life for you. Everything you need is already here. And you can let go. You can give thanks for any feelings that you have. And Let go of being afraid of them, because your feelings are a language. They are language from the subconscious, from the spirit. And this language guides you. It guides you with wisdom and love. And you can realize that any fear that you felt is simply trying to protect you. And you can give thanks for that. Thanks for that part of your being that creates this message to you, telling you it loves you and it wants you to avoid harm. Give thanks to it. Honor it. Accept it. Feel it. And assure this part of yourself that you are listening to that message, and that you are seeking out ways to cooperate with the universe and provide yourself with life and wellness and security and happiness. And you can begin to notice that the more relaxed you become, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the more relaxed you become. Just as though your awareness, as you loosen and relax, your awareness is expanding. It's a calm, deep, peaceful awareness. Expanding as high as an airplane looking down at the earth, as high as a spaceship looking down at the earth, further than the moon looking at the earth, so far away now, that so far out in a way that the earth looks like a small twinkle of light far in the distance. And as you see the stars and the comets and the planets and the lights, you have this intuitive understanding that there's an ever unfolding plan of greater intelligence and wisdom, that everything is going just as designed. It's all okay. And you can know these creative forces in the universe in countless years, millions, billions, trillions, infinity, with these pulsating patterns of waves of energy, much like the universe is playing as a musical instrument being played in these vibrational patterns, and creating light, creating stars, creating planets, creating physical existence, bodies. So at this moment you can sit in awareness and aliveness and know that everything that ever happened in this universe was absolutely necessary and essential to you being here this second, alive, aware, present. And you feel this sense of power growing through you, this sense of power of connecting into the power of the universe. You're an important part of the universe. You're valuable. And you can let go. You can let go of attachments to old thoughts, old ideas. The universe is constantly changing. Stars burn for billions of years and then they burn out and explode. They shrink back into unbelievably small amounts of dense energy. And they do this for millions of years until it's so dense and so energetic it explodes again out to a star. Everything changes. All you have to do is open up, let go, release, relax, let go. And everything you need is already there. You'll find yourself at night sleeping deeply and soundly and peacefully. You'll notice when it's time for sleep that it's really not a big deal. It's not something you pay much attention to. You just remember looking at the clock and it's around that time to go to sleep. And then the next thing you know, you're awakening in the morning, refreshed and alert, having slept deeply and soundly, peacefully. And in the quiet, and in the confidence, and in the calmness comes these intuitive answers. This infinite intelligence is guiding you, directing you. And you release and relax into that, and you trust. trusting this energy to guide you and direct you. Letting go of thinking and figuring out and using old patterns and old thoughts, and just opening up to the intuitive truth, and with calmness and joy and enthusiasm, taking new actions and embracing the new results. Accept that the seed turns into a plant, and the plant produces flowers, and the flowers produce seeds, and the seeds turn into plants. Accept that at the very hottest part of summer, that winter is already on its way. And at the coldest part of winter, summer is already on its way. Everything is already here. It's already happening. It's already unfolding. And you were given gifts and talents and abilities. And as you let go of any limiting thoughts and beliefs, you simply let go. Let them float away. You find that clarity and focus, and knowing the next thing to do is clear to you, and you produce these actions that produce positive results. Life is good. And if you ever feel fear, you give thanks to the fear. And you say, I understand. I understand that you're cautioning me, that you want me to take care of myself. You want me to avoid harm. Thank you. And I am, and I will, and I'll continue. And if you find me being careless or not paying attention, please bring that to my attention, fear. You're my friend. But you don't need to overdo it, because I am listening to you. And good things are happening. And deeper and more relaxed. Deeper and more relaxed. Imagine if you were watching the sunset, and with each passing moment, without actually seeing it happen, the sun's just sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the sky, and sinking down into the water, sinking down, down, down. And the deeper the sun goes down, the deeper you're allowing yourself to go into relaxation. The more in relaxation you allow yourself to become, the better you feel. The better you feel, the more relaxed you become. And you realize that by allowing this universal energy, this universal intelligence, this universal creativity to move through you, that you're being empowered and provided for. And you're going to find yourself with a confidence that is amazing to you and others. An absolute conviction, an absolute assuredness of yourself. You're going to find that because you're in tune with the forces of the universe. And you work with those forces, with that power. The same force that created a star and a starfish. The same force that generates light. The same force that generates light waves traveling across the universe at an enormous speed over enormous distances. The same energy that creates birds and bird songs and sunsets. You're allowing that energy to move through you, cooperating with this energy of great creative power. Keeping things simple. Taking simple, short steps. Cooperating with other people of this like-minded spiritual awareness. And sensing that your higher power is doing for you what you could not do for yourself. You can't make a tree. You can't make an apple. You can't make water. Accept that your needs are being met. That you are being cared for. As you allow this universal creative force to move into and through and radiate out through you, out of you, continuing, radiating out as love, compassion, caring, comfort, support, encouraging, because you are being nourished with positive energy, and the more you share this with others, the more comes
to you. And you're going to find that, like anything you practice, each time you do this meditation or meditate in your own way, you're simply able to do it with more ease, quickly, deeply, completely. And you're going to find that reaching this state of mind, this place of quietness and peace, that you experience the paradox that in this quiet, thought-free mind, you are more aware than ever, aware of greater consciousness, a great intuitive awareness of the universe's and your higher power's communications with you. And in a little while, as I finish this meditation, you can find that you can stay in this place of calmness and peace as long as you choose and as deep as you choose. And you can come out of this deeper state into a more normal awareness of life around you and your involvement with what is. Serenity, peace, tranquility. As you intuitively understand that in much the same way that radio waves are transmitted through the universe and are received by certain devices and turned into music or words or sounds, in a way that's analogous to that, the universe is broadcasting, radiating waves of intuitive information to us, guidance. And you're going to find, just like a radio can have static on it, and the static, when the station is not set clearly or accurately, the static interferes with our ability to hear and to enjoy. In the same way, anxiety, fears, negative thoughts and actions and energy, these are static that interfere with our intuitive connection, our intuitive reception, our intuitive resonance with all that is. And for now, I'm going to finish this meditation and celebrate our shared serenity, peace, and tranquility.